Hi, I'm Sean. Welcome to my channel. Please scroll down for your sun, moon, and rising sign using the timestamps below. The week of October 14th to October 21st brings transformative energy as Pluto shifts into direct motion in Capricorn and Mars in Scorpio drives deep changes. The Sun continues its journey through Libra, emphasizing relationships, balance, and diplomacy. Each sign will experience these cosmic movements through different houses, shaping their personal lives, career, and emotional landscapes. Let's explore what this week holds for each zodiac sign. For Aries, the focus is on relationships as the Sun in Libra transits your 7th house, illuminating partnerships. Pluto's direct motion in your 10th house of career signals a time of power struggles or transformations in your professional world. You may feel a push to step up in leadership roles or redefine your long-term goals. With Mars energizing your 8th house, deep emotional or financial matters may come to the surface, urging you to tackle debts, shared resources, or intimacy issues head-on. A word of advice, Aries. Choose your battles carefully. Try to stay away from office fights or family feuds. Taurus, the Sun continues to highlight your 6th house of daily routines, health, and work, asking you to maintain balance in your life. Pluto's direct movement in your 9th house sparks a desire to transform your belief system or dive deep into higher learning. You may feel drawn to spiritual or philosophical exploration. Mars in Scorpio stirs your 7th house of relationships, bringing intensity to personal partnerships. Conflicts might arise, but they hold the potential to deepen your connection if you handle them wisely. A word of advice for Taurus. If you in relationships be careful of unnecessary fights, they will prove unproductive. Mars in the 7th house is like adding a little spice to your relationships and partnerships. The 7th house is all about one-on-one connections, whether romantic, business, or friendships. And with Mars, the planet of action, passion, and a little bit of feistiness, lighting up this area of your chart, things are about to get exciting. Let's break down how to use this dynamic energy to your advantage. Mars in the 7th house brings passion to your relationships, so expect things to get fiery, whether in a good way or a challenging way. If you're in a relationship, Mars will turn up the heat in both the romantic and physical department. You might find yourself feeling extra attracted to your partner or ready to tackle those deep conversations. Single? Mars makes you bold, so don't be surprised if you're suddenly feeling super flirty and ready to make the first move. Either way, sparks are flying. Gemini, your social networks and future goals are at the forefront with the Sun in your 5th house, pushing you toward creativity, romance, and self-expression. Pluto's direct motion in your 8th house encourages you to face your fears, deal with financial partnerships, or tackle intimacy concerns. Meanwhile, Mars in Scorpio energizes your 6th house of work and health, prompting a need for discipline and focus in your daily habits. You'll be more driven to tackle work challenges and improve your physical well-being. Word of advice. Gemini, use this week's energy to get those difficult tasks done. Mars in the 6th house is like having a personal trainer for your everyday life. The 6th house is all about work, routines, health, and getting things done. And Mars, the planet of action and energy, is here to supercharge all of those areas. You're about to become a productivity machine, smashing through to-do lists, leveling up your fitness, and taking control of your daily grind. Let's dive into how to use this turbocharged energy to your advantage. Mars in the 6th house is here to make you a productivity superstar. That project you've been putting off? Mars says, let's tackle it now. You'll have more energy to handle the nitty-gritty details of everyday tasks, and it'll feel so satisfying to check things off your list. Organizing, done. Cleaning, check. Work assignments, nailed it. You'll be plowing through responsibilities like a pro, and it's going to feel amazing. Cancer, the Sun continues to activate your 4th house of home and family, making this a time to balance your domestic life with your career ambitions. Pluto's direct motion in your 7th house of relationships could bring significant transformations to your partnerships. Old power dynamics may shift, helping you to evolve in how you relate to others. With Mars energizing your 5th house, creative projects, children, or romantic endeavors may demand your attention. Passionate energy surrounds you, and it's an excellent time to channel it into something productive. Feeling flirty? Mars in the 5th house turns up the heat in the romance department. You might feel more confident and bold when it comes to dating or expressing affection to a special someone. Don't be surprised if you find yourself taking the lead in relationships. Mars loves to make the first move. This transit can make your love life more passionate and exciting, so embrace the vibe and have some fun. Leo, your focus is on communication, short-distance travel, and learning with the sun in your third house. This is a time for exchanging ideas and engaging with your local environment. Pluto's direct movement in your sixth house of health and work may push you to transform your daily habits or confront power struggles in your work environment. Mars in Scorpio heats up your fourth house of home and family, stirring potential conflicts or motivating you to make changes to your living situation. Pay attention to family dynamics and be ready to take action. With Mars lighting up your fourth house, family dynamics can get a little more lively. You might feel more inclined to take the lead in family activities or discussions. This can mean organizing family outings, planning game nights, or even tackling some of those awkward family issues head-on. Mars loves directness. But don't be surprised if there's some extra spice in the family interactions. Mars can bring out both passion and impatience. Virgo, the sun in your second house places the spotlight on your finances, values, and self-worth. It's a great time to reassess your financial stability and ensure your material needs are being met. Pluto's direct motion in your fifth house of creativity and romance could inspire you to dive deeper into your passions or face transformative shifts in your love life. Mars in Scorpio activates your third house of communication, making you more assertive in expressing your thoughts. Watch for conflicts with siblings or neighbors, but use this energy to assert your needs clearly. Mars in the third house is like having an espresso shot for your brain, fast, fiery, and full of action. This part of your chart rules communication, short trips, learning, and your local environment. And Mars is bringing all the energy, focus, and a touch of sass to these areas. Let's chat about how to use this dynamic energy to your advantage. Got a million ideas swirling around in your head? Mars is like, let's make it happen now. This is the perfect time to start that blog, write that book, launch a podcast, or even take on a new learning project. Mars gives you the drive to take your ideas and run with them, turning thoughts into action. No more procrastinating, go for it. Libra, this is your season with the sun in your first house, making you the star of the show. Your personal goals and self-expression are highlighted, giving you a boost of confidence. Pluto's direct motion in your fourth house may bring deep emotional changes regarding your home or family life, urging you to resolve old wounds or power struggles. Mars in Scorpio fires up your second house of money and self-worth, pushing you to take action in financial matters. Be mindful of impulsive spending, but also take bold steps to improve your financial security. Mars in the second house is like having a financial power-up with a side of determination and hustle. The second house is all about money, possessions, and self-worth. And with Mars stirring things up here, you're ready to take bold action to boost your bank account and own your value. Let's chat about how you can make the most of this fiery transit. Mars in the second house gives you the drive to hustle like never before. Whether it's asking for a raise, launching a side business, or finding new ways to earn money, you've got the energy to chase after financial opportunities. This is the time to go after what you want without hesitation. Mars is pushing you to be bold in business. Just remember, Mars can also be impulsive, so try to avoid risky get-rich-quick schemes. Stick to a game plan and let that fire fuel your success. Scorpio, the sun in your 12th house of solitude and introspection, invites you to slow down and focus on healing, rest, and inner reflection. Pluto, your ruling planet, goes direct in your third house of communication, signaling a time for transformation in how you express yourself or deal with local issues. Mars in your sign amplifies your personal power, energizing your first house of identity. You'll feel more assertive and driven to tackle personal projects, but watch for overexertion. This is a time to pursue your goals with passion and intensity. Mars in the first house is like strapping on a jetpack and zooming into action. The first house is all about you, your identity, your confidence, and how you present yourself to the world. With Mars, the planet of energy, drive, and passion hanging out here, you're basically a human dynamo. Let's dive into all the fun ways you can use this Mars energy to totally crush it. Mars in the first house is the ultimate confidence booster. If you've been feeling shy or hesitant, forget about it. Mars is here to turn you into a fearless, go-getter version of yourself. This is your time to take charge, speak up, and make bold moves. You're walking into rooms with a "here I am" world energy, and people will notice. Don't be afraid to strut your stuff. Sagittarius, the sun in your 11th house, emphasizes your friendships and community involvement. It's a great time to connect with others and align your personal goals with your social networks. Pluto's direct motion in your second house of finances encourages you to transform how you manage your resources, possibly bringing up issues around power and control in money matters. Mars in Scorpio activates your 12th house, stirring up hidden desires or unresolved issues from the past. It's a time to confront any emotional baggage and release what no longer serves you. Mars in the 12th house is like having a secret superpower that no one sees coming. The 12th house is all about your hidden world, your dreams, subconscious, and even the stuff you keep on the down low. With Mars, the planet of action and drive, chilling in this mystical zone, you're working behind the scenes, plotting big moves, and tapping into your inner warrior in a low-key way. Mars in the 12th house isn't about running full speed ahead like you would in the first house. It's more about channeling your energy inward, finding peace, and focusing on your inner self. Think of it like becoming a spiritual warrior, using Mars' drive to dive into meditation, yoga, or any kind of healing practice. This is your time to work on your inner world, building strength from the inside out. Capricorn, your career remains in focus with the Sun in your 10th house, shining a light on your professional ambitions and public image. Pluto's direct motion in your first house of self signals a period of personal transformation and empowerment. You may feel more in control of your destiny as you shed old versions of yourself and step into your power. Mars in Scorpio energizes your 11th house of friendships and future goals, pushing you to take decisive action in your social circles or group endeavors. Be mindful of power dynamics with friends. Mars in the 11th house is like bringing a turbo boost to your social life and dreams. The 11th house is all about friendships, networking, and those big goals and future plans you've been dreaming up. With Mars, the planet of action and energy, charging through this area of your chart, you're about to become a social dynamo, rallying the troops and chasing after your wildest dreams like a pro. Mars in the 11th house makes you the go-to person for getting the squad together. Whether it's planning weekend getaways, organizing group events, or just keeping your social calendar full, you'll naturally step into a leadership role with your friends. You've got the energy to make things happen, and everyone's looking to you for the next big adventure. Want to start a book club, hiking group, or spontaneous karaoke night? This is your time to gather the crew and go for it. Aquarius, the Sun in your 9th house, encourages you to expand your horizons through travel, higher learning, or spiritual exploration. It's a great time to seek knowledge and broaden your perspective. Pluto's direct motion in your 12th house stirs up subconscious issues or unresolved emotional patterns, urging you to let go of hidden fears or traumas. Mars in Scorpio energizes your 10th house of career, driving you to take bold steps toward your professional goals. This is a time to assert your ambitions and be strategic in your career pursuits. Mars in the 10th house is like having a rocket strapped to your career ambitions. The 10th house is all about your public image, career, and reputation, and Mars, the planet of action and drive, is here to supercharge your professional life. You're feeling ambitious, motivated, and ready to climb that ladder like a boss. Let's dive into how you can harness this fiery energy to boost your career goals. Mars in the 10th house gives you an unstoppable drive when it comes to your career. You're not just showing up to work, you're owning it. Whether you're pushing for a promotion, launching a business, or making moves in your current role, Mars is all about taking bold, decisive action. Now's the time to go after what you want, with no hesitation. Step into those leadership roles, speak up in meetings, and show the world what you're made of. Pisces, the Sun in your 8th house, brings focus to shared resources, debts, and deep emotional transformations. You may be dealing with financial matters involving others, or confronting personal fears around intimacy. Pluto's direct motion in your 11th house of friendships encourages you to transform your social circles or take control of group dynamics. Mars in Scorpio lights up your 9th house of travel and higher learning, making this a great time to embark on an adventure or dive deep into spiritual or philosophical studies. Mars in the 9th house is like strapping on your adventure boots and grabbing a map, because it's time to explore. The 9th house is all about expanding your horizons through travel, higher learning, and big ideas. With Mars, the planet of action and passion, here, you're ready to charge into new experiences, soak up knowledge, and push boundaries. Let's break down how to use this fiery, adventurous energy in the most fun, exciting way possible. Mars in the 9th house gives you a major case of wanderlust. You'll be itching to pack your bags, hit the road or skies, and explore new places. Whether it's a spontaneous weekend getaway, an international adventure, or a road trip to a nearby city, Mars is urging you to step out of your comfort zone and discover something new. Don't be surprised if you suddenly feel the urge to jet off to a faraway destination. Mars loves a bold adventure,